is good. Go streaming. Going streaming now on YouTube right now. So if you are watching on the YouTube side right now, hello, fellow subscribers. Hello. And I hope that you're going to be enjoying me trying to test out my city as I place some meteors over water, earthquakes, and also other stuff. And look, here's some standing water that hasn't really been cleared up. I may have already mentioned that. So I'm just waiting to see if it does work on... There you go. It does work. It's just a bit behind on the YouTube. So, as I shall do at the first time now, I shall unpause the game and we'll be able to see what happens. As you can see that many people are moving around. So this game is plenty of the tailback right here. Same situation again. Thank you, lorry driver. You're actually doing the same thing of going into the other lanes. Oh, damn you! Oh, they're all being in use, all these, trying to keep the roads up to their maximum health. As you can see, we have some high risk of commercial, and we've just hit 12,800 people we're getting. That is amazing right now. 841 it's saying, but first we need to do some dirt work and get rid of these pylons which have been destroyed during some of the disasters, because these don't work because they have the symbol above them that shows that they're abandoned. And I also had to delete that building because that one burned down, so then we'll be able to have that house, for instance, just went there. 1,000 people are moving in. That is great, and we are in November now of 2023. I think, yeah, the disaster is coming. Normally, I go here to check the status to see if it's further through here, because normally it's easy to overcome the shorelines of this, which means that, you know, it will be able to overcome and flood this island, be building on hopefully today. Nearly 13,000 already within the first few minutes of unpausing. I'm going to do the same for this one right here. So all that we really need to do now is we could either destroy the building, or we could wait for it to rebuild, because it does say if you're on the PC, wait for it to rebuild, because that's when all the truck things will come here, and then they'll be able to just say. But yeah, we're just going to take it with a pinch of salt. And after the disaster has went through,
a tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads.
It hasn't yet,
until
mate,
the water recedes.
It hasn't. It hasn't. It's there, look. It's not even hit. It hasn't even hit my fire tower, which always gets knocked out at this point, innit? It's just unfortunate. And I'm going to pause it right here because there's a fire. Many buildings are on fire right now, and we're just going to check to see if we do have coverage over here. We do not have barely any coverage, and there was plenty of hazard. So we are going to put one that links up to that. So there. And then we're going to wait for a fire truck to come out. We're going to watch it go over to these 4 fires. Which I shall do so in a minute. And by the way, this is on Elm Street, so they've got a massive fire to deal with, and because there's forests all around it, those who catch on fires to go out.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any
a
is
single
available.
disaster, and there's already a tornado warning for it. Where is it most likely? If it's over my city, then. Why is it always here? Right in the industrial estate. Right, the people on YouTube wouldn't know this. But right on the industrial estate, there is a high risk of a tornado being spawning. Right. Probably go over the river, then maybe sustain, go over this river again, and maybe hit over here. Or it could go down and affect these people over here, because look, these people have likelihood, but they can still be affected, and they are more likely than the people over here as they are completely white. So, as a matter of fact, I'm going to set some of these individually, some of these to say evacuate. Only some, because some areas are only being affected while others aren't. So only those two I would really want to be evacuated, because they're the most likely. And yeah, so before we unpause again, we're gonna get a graveyard if there ain't one around here. Well, there's two, but they're pretty busy right now, so I think we may need another. This one's going to go right in there, and that's going to be a graveyard, which will send out hearses to collect the dead, which I think there are 4 households around here. Yep, 4 households that do need that coverage. Even though they've had plenty, I think the hearses are being, having to go over here. So, do they have cover? No, they have one right there. How many graveyards do we have? We have 66,000 capacity and only 286 people buried. So 0% usage of my graveyards and some usage of the crematoriums that are placed down. But for some reason, these people are still complaining always about that a dead person's waiting for transport. And it's like, we're trying our best, but I think our services ain't really working. Don't know why, but yeah. And we're just going to check to see how many people are going to be in here. So as you can see, evacuation bus count 10. In this one right now is 2 people have been evacuated and are now in the shelter. In here, 12, because these people from work, they're currently working, and then they're like, oh, it's going to be a long time until I get home, so I better evacuate before a tornado comes. Because they don't really know what's going on with the disasters, but they do know that they need to go fast. Here's a little update, look. We have our fire engines out, and it has catched on to some of the forest. So, if you may have heard, if I play it, a helicopter, then that's one of the fire helicopters, as we can see right here. This is one of the helicopters that dump water over the forests, just so then they can put out the fires. So, I better get it at fast speeds, and we'll be able to see if it does work. Yeah, they also do houses as well, and they have to get water from like rivers. Don't just go! What the hell were you doing? Like, this fire engine put out one fire, which was on this property, and then just went and waited for another one. That's like, you should just go house to house. Come on! There's a weird smell coming from the apartment next door. What does a dead person smell like? Stop complaining, Max! God. Why have they not done this tree yet? Guess I'm not going to work without having a... Where is it now? It isn't really that far away, to be honest with this, but it ain't really that big. I've seen bigger. Wait, are we going to get 13,000? Come on. Do that one. Come on. There we go. Fires have been put out now. We have a complaint over here of someone who seems to be sick. Do you have health coverage? No, you don't. So that was an accident by me. So we're going to place some hospitals down who do not have any coverage. Or do have some coverages, just can't really get to the hospital easily. There's only one hospital in this area. I sometimes don't really do a lot of stuff that's needed in the city. Sometimes I do forget some people's. Citizens rejoice in the opening ceremony of the new hospital.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfalls.
And here we go. As we can see, I'm going to get into this mode, and we're going to see this tornado form right in front of our eyes on this stream, or watching on this video. We're going to be seeing this tornado form right in front of you. You should be able to see a swirl of air. Look, you see it?
A tornado has touched down in the area.
Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
As you can see, look, this game is very realistic. It's just pulling up vehicles and you can see them spinning around and buildings in there. In the tornado. Is it going to affect the railway line, and is it going to affect our shelter, which is right over here? This is what citizens can see. They can literally see this big tornado in the area. That's what they can see. See, some buildings have been flattered, and you can, if you go on it, and it says collapsed. So we've got to wait for the the disaster response unit to go over here and to try and fix this. An abandoned building. Well, that's because of shoppers and all that. As you can see, that there's a high risk, and as you can see, there's a tornado. And also, it does leave its mark on the landscape. As you can see, trees have been stripped of their leaves in some places, and you can see the grass has been ripped up. You can see the dirt. It looks like that it could be affecting our highway. We haven't got an entrance, but this does affect us in any way possible. Let's fast forward. Yep, look. You can see those symbols, look. The highway needs to be repaired soon. Is it going to change direction? It does look like that it's going this way now. No, it's still going in its northerly direction. And it could still affect this train line. Even though it may have affected our area. Yep, that train's lucky because that line's just been destroyed. Just been destroyed. And now that tornado has left our area. And by the way, I did not even send that one out. I did not place any disasters so far. As you can see, that it's affecting this river down here.
Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
A tornado has touched down in the area.
I can't really get close
Seek
because
shelter if any is available.
Look at that, look. It's gonna just... There you go, it's just disappeared now. Now I can send them home now. Now what we need to do now is, these are these roads, so we go to repair. Then we repair these roads, and then those shall rebuild. But change your type when it is a different kind of roads. As you can see, some people are already waiting here, and we need to build it back up. And look, some people are still waiting here. There you go. So not really a lot of damage was done there, but it did affect our city some way or another. Just need to do some deleting some of these buildings which have become abandoned because of like no shoppers, no workers, and all that.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads
no, it hasn't.
and waterfronts until the water
If you're wondering what this is sewage in this, and it's splitting right down two rivers. This one is the most dirtiest river, as you can reach there yet. We need to get a hospital over here. Where's the tsunami? Weird, isn't it? Abandoned. Do they have coverage? Yeah, they do, but we'll just place that on there just in case. So you see the hearse is just... Look, we're going to follow this hearse, then we'll be able to see what happens as it collects. So it's going to pick up a dead person from the Daffodil Residence. It's quite a name, isn't it? They shall be getting a visit from the coroner, I think, and they're going to be taking away the person's corpse away from their household, so then they don't have to deal with it anymore. And as you can see, they're loading it right now, and they are probably going to go back to the cemetery. Then they're going to go all the way around to go to the Cherry residence now. Oh my god, that parking on that train station. Did you see it? It's literally like up a hill. And it's going to be picking up a dead person or a dead corpse from the Cherry residence, which is a road here. I think. Yeah, it is. 14,000 people are currently in our city right now. They're still climbing. Still climbing. Need to pause for a minute because I'm just gonna delete these with time. If you're gonna be on my city, do not just become abandoned. Oh, you're just gonna get bulldozed. That's what I'm just saying. So some people are like, oh, you can hold down to be able to bulldoze many stuff at once. So that would just become them. It's like, yeah, I don't care. Oh, look, a dead person. So if we have a look at our city info and our statistics, if we take off this and go to death rate, we can see that it dramatically increased in the new year. But it could be better. So make sure that you do share out the stream, guys, on either on the YouTube or on the Twitch side, because I want to get many people seeing Springfield maybe be destroyed, you may say. Since this tsunami isn't really coming, I'm gonna set it at 7, and we're gonna spawn our own tsunami. Since it ain't really coming. That's a bit of a glitch. Like, you go on here and you try to select the tsunami, and then, like, I'm trying to, but then it wouldn't do it. Well done. What I should do is just delete everyone that goes, oh, we need more workers, oh, we need this, oh, we need that, oh, we need this, oh, we need that. It's like, oh, just get away, innit? I'm just going to edit it on the Twitch, because for some reason, my Twitch app on here hasn't set the game. So I've just set it right now, and it's just updating. So when you do go on it now, you'll be able to see. Oh, we just hit 15,000. Good job. So see Cities Skylines underneath the title of the stream, which is Cities Skylines S+1 Edition -- Natural Disasters. Currently one person watching right now. Oh no. Oh look, a dead person there as well. Why is everyone just dying for some reason in my city? Like, there's a high birth rate, I bet, look. Right, we're gonna just check. High birth rate, that's why we're going up, and many people are still dying, that's why. Tsunami wave detected. Where is it then? That's what I'm saying. Where is it? It's not there anymore. It's gone. Still can't check that. So they were lying to us. Many people today, if you're in the UK and across the world, you may have started school, and you may be wondering, what have I today? Have I started? No, I start tomorrow. So, good luck to you if you've already started. Also, good luck to any people going on like Wednesday, tomorrow, and all that. So, I had to do this weird thing, right? Over here. Like, this would be like very low, and then every time the water would get up, it would overcome this, and all the homes that were here would be gone. Why haven't those been zoned? That's why no one's living there. Duh, radio, duh, innit? Like, if you're gonna want people to move in, first of all, you've got to zone the roads, haven't ya? That's what I've just got to say to myself. It's like, check it every time you upgrade a road. Check it every time a road has to be zoned. Just do that.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
Where is this now? Oh, I cannot do it because one of my sensors have been destroyed in a previous accident. So, if you may have not known, you can get these warning things, and I'm going to spread one out to over here because it could be covered, because they all do have like the range, and then you always need to like check them, like to see like would it or not. So now when I unpause, it should come up with it. So I've got a radius over here. Could be over here. I'm just checking everywhere because sometimes they can all just like go. Well, that's for strong thunderstorms. We're just gonna check this one. There you go. The sensors detect if earthquakes, but not also if a sinkhole is forming. Sensors will show the approximate location of the disaster well before it's happening. That's what we needed. So it's because I bet it's all the way over here. Yep. It's teleported us over here. You can't really see it, but the ground starts shaking.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
I cannot prevent the lighting. So it's right here, it looks like. No, it's right there. So yeah, the train lines just disconnected, and oh my god, how many? Right, I'm gonna have to do mine now. I don't care if I get any of that on you'll become a band and so you'll all get this stuff right. Oh god. I don't care, Faith. Just, for goodness sake, I did press that. Another. I've accidentally just put up a road map. As I did before, I always have to check that. Right. So, even more abandoned buildings. I want this city just shut up. I want this city just shut up. Just shut up, shut up. So I'm just gonna be going. It's like, I want just shut up, shut up. Right, I'm also gonna do some more spiciness, right? So if you have, let's say, like a 10 magnitude earthquake over here, and let's just say a 10.
Astrologers that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologers report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately
it would
if any is available.
Cause like a tsunami. So that's how sometimes like when like you view like a tsunami, when I see it, that a wave is created in the sea and travels towards the city. The severity controls the height of the wave. Depending on the map, it can take quite a long for the tsunami effect to be seen. The tsunami has no location, so it could appear from anywhere, and it's mainly from your coasts. That's why we don't really see any from, let's just say, up here. Because this, we can't really tell where it's come from. And as we can see that, this looks like it's on the brink of, like, going. So, what we can do is add some earthquakes.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Right. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
There you go, earthquake. So it is very likely that it could still affect our city. Like, right, they could have a huge effect. And it even goes as far down as right here, down near the junction of these two rivers. The meteor has a little bit of an effect. As you can see, it does highlight on the wall. Have effect on this cliffside, as well as the same on here. So, wait and find out what happens. Is that boat going to get trapped in it? Because that'd be funny. Oh, isn't it? So if it does go like a bit like corrupted or something, that's because it's my internet and I cannot really prevent that. So, when shall this?
Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Good morning, beautiful sunrise on Earth. Yeah, Brittany. Brittany, you say that it's paradise. What's this falling at the sky? And an earthquake. Oh my, there's the two.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't
And as you can see there, look at the waves. The water is going
up. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter.
And it goes up, it does leave a crater in the
has occurred.
But if you do it multiple times, it does become visible. See, it's coming out of here. Has our earthquakes happened yet? So I think an earthquake's happening, which means that this building's catched on fire. As you can see by the camera. And there you go, look. Right here.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Look, that power just went off there. Some buildings are being destroyed, some roads. It's happening very quickly. It just... That was like a simulation of what it was, basically. You can see. As you can see that, the water also does a little defect right here. It also goes off, and lo and behold, there's a previous earthquake crater, and it probably is just going to go there again.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help.
Cover! It's an earthquake! Oliver, you don't have to be that dramatic, do you? Some fires.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and
As you see that it does overtip its banks, and it does affect other buildings that are on the shoreline. The way it just goes shoreline. How is it? Oh, that boy. How did I not know that? But it ain't even on it. Yeah. So, I just built that a few minutes ago, and oh, look and behold. Oh my god! It went from all the way up here, all the way to the river. And probably underneath. So we need to get some stuff back. And it needs to be repaired before the tsunami comes in, of course. Let's repair some roads. Of course, we had to make some bridges just so then. Yeah, and I'm just gonna bulldoze these. So don't really care. And that's the same for this power, because as that's really only be really affected. But these ones stay because they're right on now. Right, let's check the city. Plenty of fires. Some people have not even got power because they've just built their home. We need to do some destruction of stuff. Oh, we should save in them. The building's on fire. I think our fires people are overstretched. Plenty of homes have just been destroyed. I should leave the other, shouldn't I? Right, let's check over here, look. You can see that it's broken its banks here, look, while the waves. This is not for the actual tsunami. The actual tsunami, which is the 7.0, which you have heard, it's that big thing over there. So yeah, as you can see, that, and if you're wondering what this one was, it's because it's flooding. It's supposed to be outside, but this is happening. How dangerous! Industrial waste found in the soil. Yeah, I don't care, mate. Right, let's see what this wave does. Does it over topple this bit, which could actually affect our power? Oh, that close. Oh, but it does come in here. Oh, that's its weakness, the bridge. It's just over toppled. That's gonna over topple this bridge as well. So our power's probably gonna be affected by this. I was like, don't wait for the traffic. Let's just go, innit? Oh. Water and solar don't mix. Here you go, look. That's the wave, look. Right there, it's going down. Let's see what happens when it faces this.
The Coast Guard is warning of approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
Right, let's see what happens over here. Look, I think they're just going to conjoin together because it hasn't really got the height and the power to go against that force of water coming down, which is being helped by gravity, while this being helped as much. So it could just go down here, and then it could affect this area right here, especially over here, because they have very low support walls. Or it could just go. Many people are wondering why I've used unlimited money, because I've just created the city very quickly, and all I want to do is just destroy it. It's called the other way. Oh look, we actually have the wave there. Right. So this area could still be under threat. Well, we're just going to be waiting here, and I'm just going to check the chat. Three people are currently watching on the YouTube.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
Hello, Jacob Gordon on the YouTube. Yes, I do start tomorrow as well. So, have a good luck tomorrow to the people who are starting school tomorrow or work. On the Twitch side, No one's sending a message. I have just sent my own there. What a great city! I would think I'm dreaming if I didn't know otherwise. Raymond, I think you're wrong, because look at what's about to come up to the city. Oh, it's currently going over the first island. So, yeah. 3 people are currently watching. If you are currently watching on either the YouTube or on the Twitch, make sure that you do drop a chat on both of them, or either.
Astrologers
17,000 people.
A devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
No. Here again. So we're going to be going for number 2 now. So there's going to be a tsunami coming in. A meteor will be coming down. And they're around the same magnitude. So that's going to be a bit of a town, isn't it? So our city could go to an end from this. There you go, it's just toppled over. Look, it's coming into our city limits.
Of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
What a lucky person to be alive after that kind of disaster. Yeah, Kathleen. Yeah. Here's the risks. Very high over here. And because this area right here, it doesn't really have a lot, so it just runs. It just runs. Including all these cars are just gonna go. These people are at low risk here, but these here, they're fine.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution.
No, it hasn't. It's only just got on this side and just killed my fire watchtower. That's all it done. That's all it's done. OMG, dominoes / productions and natural disasters are awesome. Yes, they are, but not when you're affected or killed by them. That's a bad thing. But we're seeing them in real life, like seeing a tornado or seeing a tsunami or a meteor, which is far away from you. Then you're like, wow, that's good. So I'm gonna type in. Yep. Oh god, that meteor's just struck. As soon as that tsunami's just coming close, it's gonna collide.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
You can see that? Tsunami's right here, look. Let's see them collide, look. So they may actually be making one big wave. And how about we go for the big whopper? Right now, I'm planning for a tsunami of a 10. Which is even worse than the one that's coming up. As you can see, this is the remnants of the meteor strike. Do you have a backup save? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do have a backup save. If I go onto my load game, I have this one, which is my current here. We have the autosave, and then we have this one right here, which is there. And I also have an older one right here. So I do have some backups. Like, I haven't saved on this one, so that's my backup there. That's where I'm currently saving right now. So, yeah. Got a bit confusing. 18,000. There we go, we just hit 18,000. As this is coming to the city. As all this. How I get to this place this is happening?
City. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
5 people watching on the YouTube. On the Twitch, on the other hand, 1. So, hello to all the 5 people watching on the YouTube side. Oh, we just had a breakthrough right here. Look. The water's overtoppled this little island right here, which, luckily there ain't really any houses, but they have been planned. Blah, 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 blah. Hashtag flood. Oh my god. Did you just see it? Right, watch. They're moving away, though. They're moving with the flood water onto this next road, and they're being pushed. It's not me doing it, that's the water doing it, the game mechanics. This game is so realistic. it is. It's overtoppled here as well. And it... Oh, there we go, look. That little bit has just caused all this to be flooded. So these people right here, oh no. First civilization realizing that they're gonna have to go away because all the floods are coming.
Struck the city.
Struck the city.
Caution and avoid
Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water
recedes.
recedes. I've heard that so many times that it gets memorized into my head. 54 minutes we've been running this stream. Take away about 10 minutes. YouTube size, we've been 40 minutes on YouTube. The water's coming up here again. Train's been affected there. And look, because this has just been like up here and it's higher here, this water's just been trapped and its only outgo is here. Through the bridge. When people try to pass. Sorry about that. Sorry. We're losing 92 grand. Wow. Thank you, OMG Domino / Productions. Thank you for 2 RadioTRD channel. I've just got the notification now, so if you have done it, it's only just come through. So, thank you. And more of this content shall be coming soon. Because I'm planning to do my own Let's Play of this game. It has overtoppled here and some standing waters here. Again, with Taylor Evans. Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful day in this beautiful city. Yeah. I think not. It's also trying to come around here, isn't it? Yeah, we still have the standing water there. It's just been staying there for like days. No, weeks. No, we need the water actually more instead of like only around here. Only here. 19,000 right now. Living in this. Many waiting patiently for their dead corpses, like their dead family members, to be picked up. And it's like, I've already got my services down, so I cannot help you with that. Come on. Come on. They said it would affect all the way down here and all the way up here, especially over here with this bridge. But 68 people. Why are they not really going in? But where's the water even coming? Where is it even coming from? No. Where is it in? Oh, there we go. It is a bit of air because that's just overtoppled again. I'm being a bit stupid, aren't I? This is on full speed, by the way. I always have to play on full speed. There you go, that. It's doing it again. It's gonna rise up and then just go back down again. That's all it does. Will we get to 20,000 before some people die? I don't know. You can see some rocks there. I know this is getting a bit boring because... Right, so this is getting a bit boring. How about we start a little... I don't know... Here, a little forest fire.
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Are advised to avoid forested areas.
Fire service has come to the rescue. So they're just getting water from the floodwaters all the way up and just putting this fire out. I think it's really got a bit out of control now. At least the tsunami water is diluting the sewage river. Yes, it is. Residents it's actually like mixing clean water with the sewage. And that is good, as you can see. Because of that sewage, it has come down and affected this here, but because the tsunami starts all the way over there, as you can see, there's our next one. That's basically why. Well, that's how. That they mix together, and then we have less sewage. I even have a sewage treatment plant, or like a water treatment. Purifies most of the sewage before it is pumped down. Oh. I just done this wrong. I don't want any sewage. I've done it all wrong. I'm stupid. Many may think otherwise, but I am.
The Forest Service has stated risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Advised to avoid forested areas.
Oh my god. That's expanded. That is expanded dramatically. Literally, while we were checking on it, it was only there. Now it's all of that area. Literally, all of this plain is just going to be filled with burned out trees. Eventually, in like a few minutes. Better deal with this annoying problem of...
The Coast Guard is warning of a
How many
tsunami
dead
approaching
people
the
do
area.
you need?
Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
Cemetery. After cemetery. Cemetery for you. And for you, for you, for you. Can you just see how many right now? Evacuated, that's why dead people aren't really being collected. So I'm just placing down new ones, and it's like bam. There's a forest fire. Raging. Wow, haven't I not noticed? When I see this, imagine driving on this highway and all you see is this by the side of the road.
Immediately.
You should do a giant earthquake after this tsunami has come, which it isn't. No. Look, we're actually losing people now. How about we do a 5.5, and I'm gonna do it. Where's the center, would you say? I'm gonna say it's here on this roundabout. No. That's the center of the residential zone. So here, right in this middle of this junction, there's gonna be an earthquake.
Predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Oh, that's gonna wipe out this half of the city, literally. Literally. Hello, Tabby Smith, welcome. Let's check the Twitch. No one's really there, so I'm focusing on YouTube right now. So it's more likely an earthquake just about to happen right over here. As you can see, though, tsunami wave detected, forest fire raging, earthquake is about to happen. How? I've actually once spawned a tornado, an earthquake, a sinkhole, a tsunami, a meteor, all at once. I'm probably going to do that as the finale of this stream.
Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
It hasn't even arrived, look. The tsunami's right there, and that is massive, and it's over topple all these, and then all of our city's going to get wiped out. So as that's about to come, that's when we're just going to be like, boom. Come on, just like get it done already. Get the earthquake done. Get it before we get 20,000. Oh, here we go. This is in the center of the city, basically.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Oh my god, look at the devastation. Just before we hit 20,000, we just lose at least 500 people. Good morning, everybody. Paradise on Earth. And it's like, have you seen what's happened?
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
High risk. Here we go. Watch here, look. Tsunami wave to tackle. Of course it has, because last thing to be known. Help! My house is flooding.
The tsunami has struck the city. Take
How my house is
and
flooding.
avoid
It's
roads
only
and
there.
waterfronts until the water recedes.
It's going to move quickly over this island because it's flat. It doesn't have any obstacles like, for instance, hills or mountains. Right. It is going to impact soon, and we're going to see devastation come onto this city. The boatlet is like, oh, why am I having an incline? And it's like, because look behind you, because there's a massive wave. The sun rises on a beautiful day in the landscape of Springfield, with many abandoned buildings and broken houses and roads from the last disaster. We see a big wave coming into the distance. We all brace tightly before we all and see our untightly demises. Literally, that is mixing with the poop water. The poop water is literally being used for
Take
once.
caution and avoid roads and
No, it
until
hasn't.
the water recedes.
Right. You're getting put down to 50. Because you keep on saying the same thing, woman. Isn't it? It's like, the tsunami has struck the city. It hasn't. You can clearly see out your window. It hasn't. Here we go. We just impacted now. Look at these people that they're like, oh, I want to go down here. Oh my god, look, that yellow car. You just got caught out in it. That's my old friend.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the country.
Even caused that thunderstorm just been spawned around here. The tsunami is very impacting. Let's watch as it goes in here. Here we go, look. Springfield is the city that the Simpsons live in. Yeah. I did not plan for that, but I like a city with the two rivers map, which I think is in the natural disasters. You get it? And the first name that it came out, because you get like randomized names first, and it just says Springfield. And I thought, no, why not? I was feeling like Radioville, but I was like, no, nobody would really get that. Poop water is coming into the city. That's the poop water. Or maybe this is the poop water, which is just gonna be coming in now. Let's see over here. Oh my days. That bridge has been overtoppled. The power plant is still working. For now. There you go, it's flooding. A big wave's just coming through. And the forest fires stop, of course, because all of this water is just coming in. We can see as the population decreases below 19,000 in a few minutes. Storm's in the area. Wow, is it? I think
thunderstorm is
this is going to be more of a risk. My cat hates water. Wow. Will it overtopple this? was trying to come in there, that. Wow, Deep Space Radar is on fire.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
69. This river's flown, as you can see, the bridge. Ashton, I think that's not really the biggest of your worries, finding a barrel of goo in your back garden or your backyard. I think that isn't the most of your worries. Sorry, because I hit the mic then. I think this is your worries right now. Oh my days. Well, at least it'll clear out all those abandoned buildings. Help, my house is flooding. Yeah, but it hasn't even probably reached your house yet because you're probably living here. Yeah, the heatings just went off. The heatings went. Are we gonna hit 20,000?
A tsunami has struck the city.
I think not now.
Avoid roads and waterfronts until the water
Oh, we could.
recedes.
Oh. Yeah. Yay, 20,000. But it will be short-lived though, I bet, because look at all the water. Now, what I should do, right? Our finale. I'm gonna place plenty of
The city in the near future.
10
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
all over around here.
Astrologers report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating in the near future. Residents should
I'm
seek
also gonna
shelter
do.
immediately if any is available. Astrologists
We're
report that
gonna
a
do
devastating
tons
meteor
here.
will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter
High
immediately
industrial
if
demand.
any
I
is
wonder
available.
why.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek
Look at all
shelter
that, look.
immediately if any is available.
Oh my god. These people must brace. Look, they're evacuated, so that's good. All these people
A tsunami has struck the city.
What happens if these people over here
Take
happen?
caution and avoid roads
Oh,
and
they have.
waterfronts until the water recedes.
Here we go, look.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred.
You'll be able to see what I'm talking about the craters in a minute. After all these have just went now.
Has occurred. Avoid the impact and head to shelter if any
Brace.
is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter.
I think that's obvious, lady, isn't it?
A meteor
A meteor strike has occurred.
Avoid the impact site
That went
and
through the
head to shelter
land.
if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred.
That went through the
Avoid
land.
the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Oh god, here we go,
A
look.
meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site. Head to any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site.
Here we go,
and head to
look,
shelter
look at
if
all the
any is
flood
available.
water now. I bet it's on fire. Oh my days! Oh my god! This river's no longer Poop River. Oh. Look, all these people are being wiped out now.
Tsunami has struck the city. Take caution
I'm
and
gonna
avoid roads
spawn a
and
tornado
waterfronts
here.
until the water recedes.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the
And
area.
if we're there,
Residents
I'm
should seek
also
shelter
gonna
immediately.
do the cooldowns when here. Come on, cool down. There you go. Then we're gonna have a sinkhole. Good, let's just say.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole will
thunderstorm
strike
here.
at any minute. Residents should take
Fire here
precautionary
again.
measures. Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm
That
warning for the
there.
coming days.
That there.
Citizens are advised to stay indoors. The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents
gonna do
are
some
advised
meteors
to
in here.
avoid forested areas.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon. Astrologists report a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately.
Here are all our threats alert. High tornado threat, high earthquake threat, high zinc.
Astrologists report
Meteor
that a
alert.
devastating meteor will strike the city in the near
Sinkhole's about to happen.
Residents should seek shelter immediately.
There's the,
if any
there's the, oh
A tornado
my.
has touched down in the area. Seek
There's the
shelter
tornado.
immediately if any is available.
Forest fire is broken out.
Is occurring. Don't wait for help if you are in the affected area. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution.
People
and
are leaving
avoid
just
roads
as
and
thunder just about to
water
begin.
seas. An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the
Earthquake
affected
is
area.
occurring.
There's
the sinkhole.
occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm. Authorities with any information.
I think the meteor's just about to come down now.
Thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has
Oh
passed.
my god. Here we go, look.
Avoid the impact
Stop taking my camera everywhere. Oh my god, it just causes fires as well. Duh, innit?
A meteor strike
I think that bridge has just been knocked down.
Avoid the
Yeah.
impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Apocalypse is falling across the town of Springfield. Gee, Springfield, I should may call it. That went through land again.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid
I think
the
there's gonna be like a
impact
few
site
more
and
now.
head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred.
It just involves
Avoid
water
the
with these
impact site
meteors.
and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike
Just
has
here,
occurred.
just here.
Avoid the impact. Head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site.
You just hear,
Head to
just keep on
shelter
saying
if any
that.
is available.
Oh
A
my.
meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Record-breaking frame rate. So as we turn here, massive frame rate.
A
Isn't that?
tornado has
Just
touched
goes
down in the
again.
area. Seek shelter.
That's pretty cool. A tsunami.
A tsunami has struck the city.
There's so many.
Caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Grow the city. Right. That's what I would say. Yeah, right. I have it. It's just been going. Right. Death rate. It's went up and then down. Birth rates went up and then down. Influx. Population changes. It just goes up. Up. Taxation down. City values up. I don't know how. The city values went up to near infinite. The budget went down. The treasuries went up to infinite again. I don't know why. We go all the way down to the bottom. Disasters. 4. Casualties. A lot. Collapsed buildings. A lot. Disaster reports. Oh my god. Tsunami. Recent tsunami, forest fire, thunderstorm, meteor strike, Pax, earthquake, meteor strike, Abakasa, meteor strike, Lucreta, meteor strike, Kenya, Meteor strike Edda. Meteor strike Avas in that game. Again. Citizens lost 12, buildings destroyed 46, roads destroyed 984 meters, buildings at 528, trees at 588. Then you have the meteor strike up there, which caused another. Then you had an earthquake, which was a sinkhole, then a meteor strike, meteor, forest fire. 22 people lost, 6 destroyed, I don't know what. Then earthquake, this most recent now. Earthquake, then you have the meteor strike, 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 meteor strike. 15 people lost, 82 buildings destroyed, 1,682 meters of road destroyed, buildings set on 533, 3 set on 537. And this is the scene right now with plenty of people. But look, it's flooded here because of the earthquake. That planned out good, did it?
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Oh my god. Right. We need to get all the people out now, so I'm going to spawn multiple tornadoes.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
We have a bit of a cooldown. I'm going to do
tornado warning for
one over here.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
One over here.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek
one
shelter
over here.
immediately if any is available. Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Sinkhole.
Geologists predict that a
sinkhole
will strike at
sinkhole.
any minute. Residents
Sinkhole.
should take precautionary measures.
Sinkhole.
Sinkhole. Predict that a sinkhole will strike at any minute.
Sinkhole.
Residents should take precautionary
Sinkhole.
measures.
Sinkhole.
Geologists predict
Sinkhole.
that a sinkhole could
Sinkhole.
strike at any minute.
Sinkhole.
Residents should take
Sinkhole.
precautionary measures.
Sinkhole.
Tsunami has struck the city.
Thunderstorm.
Take caution and avoid roads and
We have
waterfronts
forest fire.
until the water recedes.
Forest fire.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole
Forest fire.
could strike at any minute. Residents should
Forest
take
fire.
precautionary measures. Meteorologists are issuing a
I'm gonna
thunderstorm
pause.
warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors. The Forest Service has stated the risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas. A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter
So
immediately if
this could
any
be
is
like
available.
the
Forest
apocalypse for
Service
my
has stated
city
that
now.
there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas.
Astrologists report that a devastating
Hit
meteor will
there.
strike the city
Very
in the
likely
near
hit there.
future.
Tornado.
Residents should
Oh,
seek
very
shelter
likely.
if any is available. A forest fire is raging in the area.
Tornadoes in
Leave
the area.
campsites and tree houses immediately.
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest
There's
fire
three.
in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas. A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately.
Why do you
if
think
any
about
is available.
4?
Warning.
5 now.
Predict an earthquake
Look, there's 2 right
area
next to each other, so they could become,
A
in
tornado
real life, if
has
you have 2 there,
touched down in the area.
very rare,
Seek
they
shelter
combine into
immediately if
1.
any is available.
Oh, don't say there's another.
A tornado has
Yes, there is
touched down
another.
in the area. Seek
This is
shelter
literally
immediately if any is
insane.
available. A
And here's an
tornado has
earthquake.
touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Geologists
Literally,
predict
this is
that a
probably like the
sinkhole
city
will
builders,
strike
like
at
town
any
planners,
minute.
a worst stream to even appear in or like watch, because they'll see a city just being destroyed by everything.
Wait for help if you are in
Oh
the
look,
affected area.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tornadoes. There we go, that's a view of all of them.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city.
Oh, just
stay
stop
out of
it.
harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents
Oh my god, it just transferred right into there.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in
Only
the city.
7 p.m.
Out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole
God, just stop transporting me everywhere, camera.
Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
13,000 people now.
Tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Oh my
A
god.
sinkhole has occurred somewhere.
This is hell for all these people
Stay
here,
out of
though.
contact authorities with any information. A thunderstorm is
Now it's time for the
gathering.
meteors.
Stay indoors until the storm.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact.
That frame rate.
It's
been there for a while, hasn't it?
Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised.
It cannot actually transport me over there. Oh my
A
god.
tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
That's so.
Forest fire is
My
raging
cat
in
hates
the area.
water.
Leave campsites and tree houses immediately. A tornado has
Look at the
touched
frame
down
rate.
in the
If one on there, you'll see
area.
3
If any is
or
available.
1. This is better than what my computer would do. So I took the dog for the walk, but she seems more interested in flying today. Don't know why, but I just seen this great twister in front of me. Pierce, don't be jealous, mate. It's pouring, lightning flashing. 11,000 people, or 12,000 now, basically. Look at all that destruction.
The Coast Guard is warning of
7
a tsunami
tornadoes,
approaching the area.
many
Residents
sinkholes,
should avoid roads and waterfronts.
many earthquakes.
The Forest
some
Service
meteors.
has stated that there is a risk of a
There were
forest
some
fire
tsunamis
in
to
the
come.
area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas.
A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses immediately.
Well, let's check the stats. After recent tornadoes, tsunami, tornado, meteor strike. 1,594 citizens lost, 813 buildings destroyed, 27,593 meters destroyed of roads, train tracks destroyed, 2,811 meters, buildings set on fire 15, trees set on fire 1,021. How about we get this one rebuilt? How is there still 10,000 people after this trail of destruction is left? All of these people here wiped out. All these people here basically wiped out.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas. A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future.
Or this likelihood of all these areas being destroyed now.
If any is available.
Got less than 10,000 people now. What do you think you care about crime? There's like 10 meteors about to...
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Here, like, probably like 20
meteor
meters.
Strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred.
Tsunami's about to like
Avoid the
come.
impact site and head to shelter
Can you
if
see
any
that?
is
There's like
available.
probably like tens of...
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred.
5 for now.
Avoid the impact site. Head to shelter if any is available.
My game's just lagging now. Hello, Quicksilver Avia. Oh my, big disasters! Well, a tsunami's just about to come in and... This game's very laggy on my Xbox right now. 5,000 people. We did have 20,000 when we started. What have you done? It's my goal to destroy the city that I made. It's terrible in design, that's why. It's terrible. I bet you can see the live stream, can't you? I'm pressing B to close the garbage pile pop-up, but... There you go. Yes, we know you're a bit late on that. A meteor's falling. It's already fell. As so's the other ones that you're about to pop up now, aren't you? Yeah. You've probably made like 20 accounts. Literally. Like you add one, then you transition, then another transition, then you made another, then you made another, and then probably another now. Emma, just stop complaining. You don't need water. There's plenty of water around you, look. There's gonna be many water coming out
Tsunami
now.
has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
No. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna be like one of these people down here. I'm gonna go here and I'm going to go into walk mode. where I can actually be a person down here, and I'm going to change myself into a police officer, and we're going to see what happens. So be able to walk around.
The area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
As we can see that. Run away! Will it beat me before I get to land? No, I'm not safe! I'm not safe! I'm not safe! Woo! That's just impacted it above this wall. A grenade. Congrats on you. Disconnected power grid ain't the main problem, innit?
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts.
Right,
until
I'm
the water
gonna
recedes.
go down to drive. I'm gonna start from the highway down here. Drive a car. I'm gonna drive quickly and see what happens with the disasters. Again.
The Coast Guard
We
is
did have
warning of a
less on
tsunami
your
approaching the area. Residents should avoid
RadioTRD,
roads
which
and waterfronts.
became Outbreak Games. You'd have more, because that one you were stuck around the 60 mark. And then you made your New Year, New Me 2019 video or live stream, which I think you forgot to live stream, and then basically that's all that happened. So it's already been a year since you've last used it. This is the terror of this city right now.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
If you get it at Argos in the UK, and it's around £22 in total. I'm going up to the coast, and oh my god! I think I should stay here because I think I can't really get on that side. The water's
The Coast
went
Guard
here,
is warning
really.
of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid
This is
roads
going to
and
impact my
waterfronts.
city a lot. I need to spawn. This is the first Neural Touch account. I just changed my name. Yeah, but you've went through many transitions, like in name changes or new accounts, whatever. Like I can still remember when many of your accounts got like deleted or suspended, or I think it was suspended, or yeah, no, deleted, wasn't it? Well, like all those accounts were gone, except for one.
A tsunami has
And then you
struck
create,
the
and then
city.
created another. I don't know who it was, but it was someone who did it. This is basically a floodplain. Well, like, if there is a flood, it can just like go and just like just go right across.
The city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists
I think this
report
area
that a
could just be
devastating
destroyed.
strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
Yeah, your sister did make a
meteor
lot.
will strike the city in the near future.
Like there was Lana Plays Games originally, and then she said that she wanted to quit YouTube, and then I don't really know of any others.
And head to shelter if any is available. Meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and if any. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any
There's
is
still
available.
more.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact
That's
site
not
and
it.
head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the
That
impact
last
site
one.
and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike
Yeah.
has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter.
This is causing its own problems now, look.
A meteor strike has occurred.
And that's what you call a crater.
Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Oh look, the bridge has been destroyed.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately.
People are weird over here, like they, like not in the UK, like on this game, right? They name meteor strikes. I've never heard in my life a meteor that's been named. That's probably because there haven't really been any meteors.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Tsunami has struck the city. Take caution.
I've literally made like
avoid
tons of
roads
craters
and
along this
waterfronts
river
until
now.
the water recedes. A meteor
No
strike
bridge.
has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Actually, when there's 0 people, which I think there should be right now, because meteor, so how many did I cause? be even funnier.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
I want to make this normal. All this. City needs more water. I think there's already a ton of water around you. Just drink it in it. It may kill you. I'm talking to the people in the game, by the way. Don't actually do it in real life because that could actually kill you.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution, avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors. A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
I don't even know how some of the people are still living. Hey. Let's check the Twitch side. No one's really watching on the Twitch, so come on, I just need to destroy people now, so.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole strike at any residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take measures.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. Has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and
I'm literally
contact
just trying to
authorities
just
with any
get
information.
rid of all these foul.
Geologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authority information.
Astrology meteor will city should seek immediately is available. The Coast Guard is warning Tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future.
Less than 1,000.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. The impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastator will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents and waterfronts. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should see immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists stating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists stating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
In a few minutes we should be going off. 6 people. We need to get rid of those 6 people in them.
Until the water recedes. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
5.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
If this is the only place of... Well, Sophie Green Array, thank you for putting it that way, because it is supposed to be like that.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Come on, 5 people. They're all nearly seniors, except for one teen. 1% attractiveness with all this.
Astrologers report
All
that a
this.
devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
We are free then.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
None there.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near
None there.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. The impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. The impact site and head
We're just gonna be playing all these meteors now.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future.
We're gonna be off in a minute because we've been streaming for 2 hours on YouTube and just over that on.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
On
Tsunami.
So.
Have struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfront.
There's the backup, right? Now you can say goodbye to that game all along. For the time being. So now after hours of battle, we finally completed 0 people from natural disasters. So I should now exit with the credits. Comment, like, and subscribe. My YouTube. Follow me if you're watching on. Even if you aren't, it's no. You go to my channel page and then go to the about section, and then there should be a Twitter link underneath there where it should say links. So thank you guys for watching, 4 likes, and I shall leave you with this until the end of the stream. So thank you for staying here, almost or over now. Thank you. And I need to all these people who created the game. There's another company which begins with T, I can't remember, it was on the screen a minute ago, which converted it from over to the Xbox and PlayStation 4. And then we also have Paradox as well. So I'm leaving you here with the credits. And I shall see you guys in the next Cities Skylines video that I shall be producing. Goodbye now.
Enable my alarm.
There are two of them. Tap the one you'd like to change.
Enable all of my alarms.
Okay, all your alarms have been turned on.
That's the end of the credits. And with that, this is not the end of the game, but there's still gonna be more doing. So watching the stream over there, and I shall see you in the next Cities Skylines video now or stream. Bye bye.